Okay.
Look at all the blood.
It's 5 p.m. and we are on our way back to Bar Harbor. So, we still don't have a save. So we're going to go slow and steady. Might put a marker down, actually. Somewhere up here, isn't it? Yeah, somewhere there. Right, so we know which way we're headed. Northeast. Let's have a look along here. I'm hoping this episode's going to be nice and straightforward. That we make it alive to Far Harbor. If we die now, we go back to the start of the previous episode. Which is not... It's definitely not what we want, to say the least. So I realised after looking over the last episode that the audio radio was very, very quiet. I could hear it only just in my headphones. But if you're not watching this with headphones on, chances are you couldn't hear a thing. So I'll boost the radio a little bit. And I think we listened to 2 of them. We haven't listened to this yet either.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from Vault 88. Authentication code word, impish. Vault 88 emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol VT-76.
Okay,
This
now
signal will repeat.
Now that's something I feel like Jack could potentially be interested in because, I mean, he knows he woke up in a vault. And, you know, I think he might have a little bit of curiosity around what that is about. So we can potentially return to that at a later date. And what is going on here? Can't open that either. Well, I'll take those. Was that a sniper rifle? It was. Okay. We'll keep hold of it. It's Monday morning. I've just dropped my kids off at school. And I'm looking forward to a good week of gaming. I'm all by myself this week. All alone in the world. So, I've got a really good chance to get in some good videos. I knew it. I knew it wasn't going to be straightforward. Where is it? I just knew it. I think I'd rather take on the zombies than the bear. Oh no. What's my best gun? Probably this, right? I knew it wasn't going to be straightforward. I've said this before, but I often forget that we're playing in a world with like Yao Guais and Deathclaws. Because I'm so used to playing in a zombie-filled world. You know, I played Zombieland Conquest Reanimated on the channel. 52 or 53 long episode series. And in that series, there was all sorts of creatures, zombified creatures, mutated zombies. But I don't think we dealt with Deathclaws and Yao Guais, so it still surprises me when I hear the sound of a Yao Guai groaning in the distance. Okay, we Alright, it wasn't so tough. That scared me. I don't need his food, his meat. I've got so much meat. But we do need to be very careful that it doesn't sneak up on us and one-shot us, sending us back to oblivion. So we've got a couple other places we can explore here. Can we make it to Far Harbor without dying? That's the question. Oh. Yeah, we're definitely going in here. The slog. We'll call into a few places and just, you know, sow the seeds of a future engagement.
Welcome to the Slog. We're the only tarberry bog in the Commonwealth. So what do you think of the place?
I mean, it's alright, I suppose. Looks fine, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't think you had the look of a farmer about you. More the city type, I'd say. But with that smooth, clean skin. You've probably noticed it's only ghouls around here. I used to live in Diamond City, until that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other ghouls out. I decided that we ghouls should have a place where we could feel welcome, and that's mainly why I started up this farm.
Why did the mayor throw you out of Diamond City?
We're ugly. We turn feral and kill people. We gives the kids nightmares. All the usual stuff we get from you smoothskins. Now, it's true that there was one incident in Diamond City where a ghoul turned feral and someone got hurt. But I ask you this. How many humans have suddenly turned violent and killed someone? I've seen it more times than I care to admit. What if this place could be more than just a refuge for ghouls who aren't welcome elsewhere? What if it could also be an example of what we can do when we put our minds to something and work together? We want this to be a place that everyone looks forward to visiting, with smiling faces, good bargains, and great produce. Maybe we can make people take a second look, you know? Maybe then they'd see that we're not monsters.
I mean, it's a noble objective.
You really think so? Because if you do, we could definitely use some help.
We can't sell tarberries without traders, and trade caravans need safe roads. There's a gang of super mutants that's been preying on anyone who comes near their turf, including traders. It'd be a great help to us if you could take care of those brutes once and for all.
Alright, well, you know, I'm in the middle of something, but if you give me more details, maybe I can check it out.
We have a pretty good idea. I hope you can find them and wipe them out.
Alright, so let's see where this is. Okay, it's just over here, really. Well, obviously we can't risk it now. Although it is getting close to a save point. I think what we're doing here is, as I was kind of saying, we're sowing the seeds for Jack's future potential return to the Commonwealth. I guess either if things don't work out in Far Harbor for him, or if we, you know, we complete Far Harbor and we get fed up with it, and we want to come back to the Commonwealth, then he's got a few places he can start once he gets back, or a few places, a few storylines, a few quest lines he can pick up. Yeah, we've got turret gunfire over here. Might just have a little look around inside here. Got this little fly flying around my room here. Please don't be mined. Okay. This is looking pretty clear so far. just doesn't take much. Hearing all sorts of noises. What's the deal with this thing? Oh, it's an upturned boat. See what I mean? Do those things swim or what? They probably should, right? Okay, they don't. What's down there? Oh. Where did that thing go? Yeah, I might back out a bit. I know we've got high damage with this gun, but, you know, like I said, again, it doesn't take much to get caught off guard. Move a little bit further down. The death claws are all over the place now, aren't they? I do like these kind of semi-permadeath runs, you know. Proper permadeath is just too much. I just can't do it. I haven't figured out a good enough balance yet to be able.
This place is off limits. Move along.
To be able to play full permadeath for a whole series.
This is private property.
But just little chunks of permadeath gives me enough stress. Oh, am I inside?
Trespassing on private
Alright, alright, alright. I will. I didn't realise I was inside the boundaries of the place.
Trespassing on private property.
Honestly, you're starting to get on my nerves, people. So I don't know if I mentioned that I have recently discovered, because of you guys, I did look it up too, but some of you guys did mention that you can get in here, but it's a very specific quest line that you have to go down to do with Jack Cabot, or somebody in Jack Cabot's place, a doctor or something like that. So we might look into that at a later date. I hope Jack can survive long enough for me to explore some of these quest lines that I've never explored before. But it's yet to be determined. We still haven't done a full permadeath episode yet. But we will do, probably soon. We'll, you know, the thing is, so Marcus in Zombieland Conquest Reanimated, he had a few moments where he just risked everything. He risked his life, he risked the series, he was losing his mind. And he went into a few encounters and we put it all on the line. And he came out, he survived, he managed to survive, except for, obviously, what brought the series to an end. But we haven't done that with Jack yet. He hasn't really had cause to, though. He hasn't had one of those moments where it felt right to risk it all. He's played very cautiously so far. Okay, let's check this place out. Don't have any levels, do I? Okay, there's not much going on here. Oh, okay. A little bit of ammo. Maybe there's something else outside here. Let's have a look. Sweet. I'm having flashbacks to one of the first time I ever played with zombie walkers, being stuck on this roof surrounded by, oh, I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 walkers. That was a long time ago. Okay, which way are we heading here? Okay, let's just move on. Maybe one more place here I'd like to check. Although I get the feeling that's going to be up top. Okay, we're not going up there. We're not dealing with gunners right now. Don't even want to get close to them. Alright, it's probably 8 PM, which means we can throw in a save. Yeah, it's past 8 PM, so I could throw in a save, but I'm not going to, because we're so close. I feel like I'll risk it at this point. To get us to Far Harbor. The way here should be pretty clear. Although we did have an encounter here, didn't we, a little while back? There was a trader, wasn't there, somewhere around here too. This is the area I'm thinking it is. Got a Minuteman supply cache just up here. Yeah, just a couple zombies. So once we get back to Far Harbor, we'll get ourselves settled in at, oh, I forget the name of the guy who's offered us a place to live. We'll get settled in there, we'll drop our gear off, and then we'll make our way into the main town and get to know a couple of the residents. Not sure what this glowing blood is even useful for, we've got so much of it. Okay, we've got a couple more wandering in here. I won't waste any more ammo on that guy. We looked up there, didn't we? Alright, I think we're going to be okay here now. How's our health anyway? We're still good? Basically full. Alright guys, well I think it's safe to say that we've made it back to Far Harbor. So what I might do is just check over here. Is the way clear? Alright, I won't make you watch this. I'll get us to Far Harbor. If anything comes up, obviously, I'll see you there. But otherwise, I'll see you across the other side of the pond. Actually, I don't remember. Did we talk to these people about their daughter? Did we discuss it with them?
My daughter is human.
We didn't,
She's
did we?
not a synth.
We We didn't talk to
So
them.
my baby is alive? Oh, if she needs help, please do everything you can. We just want her to come home.
Oh.
Thank you for letting me know my daughter is at least safe. Now, if you could just bring her home.
Okay, so basically the quest continues then. I guess until we get her home. If she decides to come home, I guess. God, they're strange looking things, aren't they? Alright guys, I'll see you in Far Harbor. Longfellow's cabin, so that's where we're headed. Alright, so this is where we are going to be spending at least, I don't know, some time for the foreseeable future until we get to grips with exactly what's going on in this place.
Food in front, dock and back.
There's loads and loads here that we just haven't explored. We didn't really get too involved when we were here before, because we weren't sure if we were going to be staying here. So we'll get back to Longfellow's cabin, which I think is somewhere, it's pretty close by. Somewhere over there. That's it, I guess. So we'll make our way back there and drop off all our stuff. Alrighty. Home sweet home. So we got here without a hitch. Alright, so if we drop off our gear, the workshop's out the back here, isn't it? Just in time for the rain to hit. Okay, we'll drop off our stuff. And we'll probably get ourselves set up here with some basic, just a basic bit of building and some defences. Let's take everything out of here. And I'll get it transferred. I'll get it transferred into the workbench. Okie dokie. So, we made it, guys. After, I think, 2 episodes without a save. We got all the way in and out. So, okay, here we are now. Back at Far Harbor. And we do already have a couple of active quests. But let's head into the main harbor town and see what's going on. So we've got our save here at home. I tell you what, actually, let's go to... Oh yeah, first of all... No, we're not heading out just now, mate.
Right.
Let's set down a little bit of a structure here. Can I get out? Now, probably be a bit better to do this in the daytime. But we'll make it work for now. Can't do much with this shack itself. I think I do have some prefab structures. How about a treehouse? How about a gigantic treehouse? I don't think I've ever had a treehouse in this game. Wow, that's monstrous, isn't it? Tell you what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to build this. That's going to be the start. How do we get up there? Does it not already have any way to get up? This is going to be the start of our base here. Just up here on the rock. Although, I don't know where the entrance is. I guess we're going to have to build some stairs. Where are the stairs? Wood in here, are they? Okay, let's see if we can... Okay, here we go. Maybe this one. There we go. Can I get one of these on here? Nope. This one then. This side, I think, will be better, if possible. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so this is going to be our little cabin. In the trees. Let's get a bed down. We're just going to go real basic for now. Just to get us through the night. Put a bed in here. Something a little bit more healing. I know there's a mod, isn't there, that you can put actual like covers on the beds and pillows and stuff. But I don't think that's installed in this pack. We might seal off this area a little bit. With a wooden wall. We can find an appropriate one. Although we need a door, won't we? Is it going to be in this section? Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me get this done. And I'll see you in a second. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a bedroom happening here. Nothing too extravagant. Just a few containers and a desk. And I wouldn't mind getting up just a little bit of defense. What have we got in here? With regards to defense. It's in resources, I think. Some guard posts. We're looking more for... how about a dog? What about... Can we get a dog yet? No, we don't have animal friend. Alright, let's just maybe go in for some classic turrets then. Although we'll have a look and see if there's anything in Woody's Wasteland first. They just have turret stands, don't they? Well, let's get a turret stand. Maybe here. Somewhere. Seems a little bit big, but... too high, and I know it has issues. Tell you what, let's get it on the toilet. Maybe. Let's get it strapped to the back of the building. That'll do. Okay. Alright, so we'll put up a turret. Just the one. Just to give us somewhere, you know, so we know that if we need to retreat, we've got somewhere to run to. Should any sort of siege happen or zombies end up wandering in. And I might build a couple of these. We don't have a lot of circuitry at all, which surprises me. Considering how much... when I've gone up. Considering how long we've been playing the game for. Right, that'll do. That gives us a level up. Okay, let's get our head down. We'll level up in the morning. Good enough. What? Okay. So we'll get, let's get 7 hours sleep in. We should wake up feeling well rested. Get some food and water into us. Alright. We're a little bit thirsty. So, let us eat and drink. Tell you what, let's have a cup of noodles. That should take care of everything, shouldn't it? Totally healed, totally refreshed. Got to level up. We are still heading towards Gun Nut. Slowly. Intelligence 5. We need to be level 28 for the next 2 levels here anyway, so maybe we just stick with Medic. And since we've just bought that... craft... was that surgery kits? Okay, you eat your noodles. Let's see if we can build any workbenches yet. Yeah, we can build them all, can't we now? So that's good. Then we might get an oven. Reckon this could be a little kitchen area. I reckon this could be a good little kitchen zone. And I suppose a universal workbench. Yeah, so this can be our crafting location. Got plenty of resources for these at the moment. This one we only really use to make ammo, I think, although we probably use it for something else. And this one, we're not really using this until we get Gun Nut either. So, actually, first of all, let's get a chemistry bench built. Which one do we like better? This one's a bit bigger, isn't it? Okay, we'll just go with this one then. Try and squeeze it in here somewhere. And I don't know which way it goes. I figure it might go this way. Okay. Let's go with this. And I'll move this here. Tell you what, just to be safe, let me put that there and test it. Okay, yep. So we're spawned on the right side. Let's get out of here. So now we can craft what we need to be able to take care of our injuries when we get them, which is great, actually. That's been definitely I feel, the main reason that the series has been very slow in making progress, because of the amount of times we've ended up getting injured and had to hobble our way back to a base or a safe zone. Alright, that's good enough. Leave that there. Do we want to put anything else down for now? So it's really just a weapons workbench and an armor station. We can use this for that, but I'd rather keep it immersive. So I'll have this one as well. Which one takes up less space? They're probably about the same, aren't they? Okay, we'll go with this one. Put it here. And we'll build an armorer's workbench too. Since we've got the got everything else, might as well do this one as well. Alright, I think we're pretty much good now then. Alright, I'm happy with that. We've got our little workshop zone. Perfect. Little bedroom happening. And, oh, apparently that doesn't function. Okay, so it's just decorative. This one also isn't connected. This one also doesn't function. But that's fine. We can access all of our gear from these anyway. And this one we'll just use for, like, things we want to keep separate from the whole insane amount of gear that we've got. Alright, let's have a little look in here before we head off. What can we make? So we can make some drugs, mild hallucinogen. Afterburner is a powerful meth chewing gum that's really meth chewing gum, hey? I mean, that's not useless, but it does only last for 3 minutes. Tell you what, it's pretty good though. What does it take? Tell you what, get one of those made. And what else? We need some healing. Maim healing. So we do have two healing lists here, but one of them being the most important one, Maim. Alright, so it takes wonder glue, actual wonder glue and not just adhesive, which is potentially problematic, isn't it? I might tag these for search then. Can I tag all of them for search? Why isn't that working? Oh, because we've got the items. I see. Right, we'll make us one of these. And then we'll tag wonder glue for search. Interesting that it has to be specifically wonder glue. And not just general adhesive. Not sure whether I like that. But I guess if they're a little bit harder to make, it still keeps us on our toes. Because we've got plenty of adhesive. Tell you what, make up a couple of bandages as well. Blood pack. Fast healing to HP and limbs. Only works while weapon is holstered. I've got to remember that. But it takes 4 antiseptic. Sheesh. Sheesh? That's the first time I've ever said that word. Sheesh. 4 antiseptic is a lot. I could tweak that recipe, I feel, a little bit. It takes 6 adhesive. I tell you what, I'm not even gonna do it. Not for that much antiseptic. It's too much. Stim packs take 2 and a blood pack. Oh, so you need to make a blood pack to make a stim pack. Holy shit. That's expensive healing. I may have to do a little bit of tweaking for those recipes because I feel they're a little bit unbalanced. But we'll see how we go. Some caltrops. I suppose I could make some of these too. Alright guys, that'll do, I think, for now. And Ammo, we're not going to let ourselves craft anything. Yeah, I can't. Is that because I still don't have any lead? Okay. So shipments of lead are going to be very, very helpful to us. Alright, let us get out into the world. We can save whenever we want at our base. The details for our semi-permadeath save system are in the description below. If you're unsure what I'm talking about. So we still lose AP a lot, or a little bit while we're aiming, which is fine. Alright, let's get over to the main harbour town. Harbour town? So, Far Harbour is the name of the island, right? Although it's just called the island. Maybe Far Harbour is just the harbour? I don't know. But anyway, that's where we're going. We're going to the harbour town. Our town, at least we know, is protected. Let's just have a look at our stats here. We don't have any food, water, or power. But we do have defense. There's only one person here. Our happiness is increasing. This thing is linked. Yep, it is linked. We've got all our gear on us. We're allowed to save as often as we want inside the boundaries of our base. I think that noise means we've discovered a new location, but I don't know. I get confused. Because a lot of it's... The sounds are delayed. Tried to remove them unsuccessfully. But anyway, let's continue on. So we want to head back to Far Harbour and get to know a couple of the locals. We do have... Oh, wow. Don't you just love glitchy menus? So, the Synths of Acadia was a mission along with that one. Power Tools. Not sure what that was from. Captain Avery. I'll get this one going. Living on the Edge. Abernathy Farm's got a horde attack apparently. And that's it. We've got a couple infestations, but those are back in the Commonwealth. So we've got a few missions currently active. One there, and then there was... Okay, just a general sort of investigation thing over there, right? So we'll head back to Far Harbour and just have a little bit of a chat. And see what's going on. Now, I can't really remember what the missions were that we had.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
So let's just go in and chat with whoever this person is. Captain Avery.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
So what exactly do you need help with?
We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
So the fog condensers, can you tell me a little bit more about them?
Well, I'm no engineer, but the way it was explained to me, each fog condenser pulls in the air around it and then condenses it into liquid. The point being, the fog doesn't get past them. They make a barrier that protects the town. No fog means that all the nasty things living in it stay in it. They don't venture out too often. The fog's their home, I guess. The fog condensers eat up a lot of power, but we've got a wind farm that takes care of that. As long as the turbines stay charged, we stay safe.
Alright, so, am I gonna need any special tools?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find him first.
Alright, well I'll head out and have a look, I suppose.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Okay, so let's take this mission before we get to search for Howard.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
So we'll just stick with the one mission at a time.
Fully stocked.
So we've got to go and search for Howard. I guess for the next, I don't know, few episodes or so, we'll get to know the residents here. We'll do a few missions, and just, you know, so we start to get a feel for the place and what's going on around the area. Now we've got to be careful. What I might do is I might amend the save system, because we've just taken a mission. We've just accepted a mission. All right. So also maybe at the start of a mission, I don't know whether I'll keep that. Okay, I've just done it this time. We'll see. I do have another rule where if I try too many times to do one mission, then I have to kind of put it off for a bit, or not. I'm not allowed to do it in the same playthrough. But, you know, we'll see. For this time, it's fine. I've always been curious about Far Harbor. The only time I've ever been here was in the Ground Zero series, where we had to clear the settlement, 2 or 3 settlements. These guys... So I've always been curious as to exactly what on earth has happened here. What's the deal with Far Harbor, you know? Bastard. So obviously they've got a zombie problem here too. It felt like there weren't as many zombies here when we were here before, but, you know, maybe as we venture further into the towns and areas, maybe we'll discover that it's just as bad here as it was in the Commonwealth, or as it is in the Commonwealth. Looks like whoever we're looking for is inside this building, although he may already be dead. Which is a problem, potentially. Is this our... Bloody is, too. Well, we found Howard, although I suppose this is what we're looking for, right? So, it's kind of interesting. Alright. Sorry about that, Howard. Okay, let's get Howard's job done. Looks like we've got some new locations on the map to go and repair. So at least we can carry on with the mission. Kind of helpful. Can you see these little flies flying around my head? That's what happens when you're in a caravan. You leave the door open. Flies get in and they just never want to leave. It's nice and warm inside this caravan. We've got a trapper here. Compared to outside, I think the flies like it in the warmth. Okay, so we've got one pretty close by up here. I think I remember seeing a playthrough once where... Was it in... Oh, it was in Ground Zero, where you could actually extract water from the fog condensers, and I wondered why you couldn't do it this time, so it must be something to do with this mission. Maybe we have to fix them up first. Okay, so that one's repaired. I can't get anything from it. Maybe that mod pack turned it into a drinkable, to a usable resource. We'll head out to this one, because we've got to come back this way anyway. Yeah, I've got to do something about these flies in a minute. Give me a second. Yeah, I'll do it in a minute. Can't get anything. Can. Right. I can't make use of these at all. What's going on here? Oh, here it is. Okay, that's 2. Alright, so we'll head back and do this other one. Give me a second, guys. Alright, managed to get rid of one of them. There's one more. So one more to fix. It's a pretty simple quest to get us started here. Alright. Might check out this church looking building here too. What do we got going on here? Bar Harbour Church. Looks like it's the same kind of churching as the one in Concord. Although I think that one has 2 entrances, doesn't it? 2 stairwells. Got an advanced safe. Not much useful, really. Although it gives us a little bit of an overview, doesn't it? Overview of the harbour. Kind of peaceful. Alright, let's crack on with this mission then. Some kind of diner. Destroyed diner. What's this guy doing here?
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I'm not sure. What's going on?
I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts. I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands and we need an outside set of eyes.
Okay, so, what's the story?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Didn't I go there? Who's the victim?
I really shouldn't say. Not here where there might be paparazzi lurking about. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
I mean, I'm new to the area, but I suppose I can look into it.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
No, not right now. I'm just in the middle of something.
Ah, you must have supplies you need to procure. I shall wait for you at the edge of town.
Okay, you do that. Just gonna wait there then. Cliff's Edge Hotel. Didn't we go there? Oh no. Okay, it wasn't that one that we went to. We went into... That was the one we went into, wasn't it? The game crashed on us in there.
A lot of people only got the clothes on their back here.
Okay. Alright, I took care of the fog condensers.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
Yeah. He didn't make it.
I should never have let him go out there alone. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Got anything else going on that you need help with?
Don't know if you've chatted up the Mariner, but she's always looking for help. I know Cassie Dalton was asking around, but, well, judge for yourself there.
Okay, no problem.
That makes 2 of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
Okay, 200 caps. Mission complete. So, yeah, we could obviously carry on checking around the town here, but we've stumbled across this robot who seems to need some assistance. Completed a mission. I'll give us another save, alright?
Detective, shall we head to the hotel so you may begin your work?
I've deviated... Yeah, let's go. I've deviated a little bit from our normal semi-permadeath save rules. I'm not sure why that is. I feel like I'm just kind of getting to grips with Far Harbor here. I don't really feel like repeating a lot of this content. So, we'll see how we go. Don't worry, I won't be too liberal on the saves because, you know, not being able to save and having the risk of losing progress really does kind of add a lot to the game, in my opinion. A lot of tension to the videos, to the series. A lot of stress as well. Sometimes it's nice to relax a bit more though. You know, it's my first episode into the week, for the week. So we'll see how we go. So we've got ourselves a companion here, it looks like, for this mission, at least till we get there. I don't know if she's going to come inside with us. Will do.
Follow me.
A new trade? What? Is this all stuff this person's got for sale? This robot's got for sale? I guess it is. Minus 15% damage taken from robots. Don't really see that being super useful to us right now. Relieves pain and heals head contusion. I tell you what, that might be helpful. Causes a hangover. Oh, that does the same. Interesting. I don't think I really knew that. Request for detective. Alright. I'll take that anyway. Okay, lead. We are after lead, aren't we? Give me some pencils. Shipment of oil? Nope. Anything that she's got with lead in it? Is there another view that I can... like a components view? I don't know. Probably not here, eh? So it's really just lead, I noticed, that we need to be able to craft some bullets when the time comes. We are extremely low on lead. Although we haven't done a lot of scrapping of settlements over at the Commonwealth and stuff like that. We could always make trips back to the Commonwealth if we need to scrap some settlements. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go. Are you even coming or what? I'll go ahead. I'll just do it. You go up. You stay there. Okay, so we're heading up here. I'm sure there's plenty of scrap around Far Harbor anyway. More pencils. They've got lead in them. So I think we ran through here, didn't we, with Longfellow for the other mission. But we didn't really have much chance to stop and investigate anything. What is this place? Oh, this is the Cliff's Edge Hotel. Wow, this place is massive. This is not what I was expecting. Got a restaurant down here. Let's have a quick peek in here. Knew it. None of these are gatherable. So there's not much here. Okay, really not much useful. Anything around the back here? Shit. Okay, so Longfellow's cabin is about to be attacked. Although, so the way this system works, they won't attack their place until we arrive, so we don't have to rush back there, but when we go back to our base next, we will face a siege. Also, infestations should start popping up in Far Harbor now that we're here. So we are going to have to deal with that at some point. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be heading into a zone here that I can only assume we're going to have to clear. What's the mission that we're doing right now? It's none of these, is it? Are we just helping one of the residents? I'm not even sure which one it is. I'm hoping that that robot's going to make it here soon. Follow Pearl. Okay, well, read the request for the detective. Maybe if I do that. As our attempts to contact the local law enforcement have gone unanswered, I have taken it upon myself to send one of our staff, Pearl, to find someone equal to the task. There has been a mysterious death at the Cliff's Edge Hotel, and we are not equipped to perform a proper inquiry. Our residents believe there has been foul play and request that you send a detective to investigate. Maxwell, head of staff, Cliff's Edge Hotel. Alright, so we've done that. Alright, so it looks like it's updated our quest, although the robot's not here for some reason. She's sort of bugged out. Longfellow did the same thing when we were on our way through his mission. He just stopped in the middle of the air. I think even possibly at the same place there. He got a bit sort of stuck in the road. How do I get in here then? It's probably where the robot would have been helpful, though I guess if we just follow the road. I'll try and save and reload in just a second and see if that fixes the problem. It's interesting that it's split this quest up into multiple follow Pearl, so I don't know. That menu bugs out for me too much to worry about. I can't navigate it properly. Try to select what quests I want and it just jumps all over the place. Becomes a bit frustrating. So we've made it to the front of this hotel. There is a zombie inside there. Alright, so also the quest marker has disappeared. I'm wondering whether or not this is a zone which gives us a save. Oh, hey, is that a vault entrance? Wow, I mean, clearly it is. Lead, shipment of lead. Yes, copper, lead, Brilliant. Okay, well that's great. Okay, I think... Oh wow, copyright. Don't you just love it? Fallout games have been the biggest challenge on my channel when it comes to copyright issues with the music they have playing. But, you know, it's one of those things I think I've decided to just forget about it. I'm not too fussed if... maybe I will be at a later date when I'm monetized. But for now. One thing is though, if, you know, we got copyright music here and I can't remove it from the video. I could, but then I have to skip content and cut it out. I'm going to let you enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's a great song. Anyway. Carrying on with the mission at hand. So obviously the place is totally overrun with zombies. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. Or if it's just because of the mod pack. I suppose some of the quests could have freaked out a bit. But we've got plenty of gear here. So we've got some wonder glue there, that's good. Alright, well guys, it looks like we've got a giant area here to clear. And it's not in an indoor zone. It looks like it's actually an outdoor location. So we're not going into a specific zone that we can't retreat from. So we'll stick with our no save system. And I suppose... I'm going to stop picking up feral meat too. I suppose, yeah, we just clear the area and see what happens. It's kind of weird that there's a load of zombies here. I was expecting some NPCs to be here. Can't seem to open these up. Yeah, it sounded like there were going to be actual NPCs here with quests and dialogue, but maybe not. This looks like we're going to be dealing with a lot of zombies. Increase energy and damage resistance to lower your health. Up to plus 35 at 10% health. Okay, well that's not going to be very useful to us. So we might break it down, remove the legendary effect from it. We're definitely in the right location here. Cliff's Edge Hotel, it looks like it. Come on, you. Another shipment of lead. Oh, a sedative, okay. Alright, so it looks like we're going to head upstairs. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of... forget that save, that's just a sanity save in case the game crashes or anything when I try to get back into it. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Fallout 4 Outbreak. Please remember to check the links in the description for some links to other playlists and other series that are on the channel. Also, there's a link to my Patreon in there, just in case you might be interested in supporting me in my adventure here as a YouTube content creator. And to get yourself access to some special bonuses and benefits, which for now is just going to be limited to Patreon members. But also, once the channel is reaches the point of 1,000 subscribers, when membership opens up, then members of the channel will also get those same bonuses, similar bonuses anyway. So we'll continue on from here, clearing this area, exploring a little bit of Far Harbor, and we'll just see how Jack's story unfolds. It feels like a weird one, this series, compared to the other ones that I've done. I think in the other series I had a little bit more of a directive and a direction. And here, I think I'm kind of happy, although it feels weird, I'm happy to explore Far Harbor, play along with more of the main quests, not creating so much of our own storyline, which I did with basically every other series that we've had. Every other more sort of long-term series on the channel for Fallout 4. We did a bit of role playing, we created a bit of our own story, a bit of character development. It feels like here we're just, because it's the first time in Far Harbor, we're probably going to stick with exploring a lot of the vanilla content. And I'm not sure if any other content has been modded in. I won't move. It sounds like there are still creatures nearby. So for now, you know, we'll just basically explore like a first time playing Far Harbor, and we'll see how Mr. Jack McCann evolves, see how the story and the situation grows and evolves. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me as always, and feel free to check back tomorrow for another episode of Fallout 4 Outbreak. Thank you very much. See you then. Goodbye for now.